Hi, how are you doing? Shooting this quick little video for you. Whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're an investor, this is the weekend right now. It's Saturday morning here where I am. It may be different where you're at, but you, as an investor, entrepreneur, when you're in this field, you've always got to keep learning. You can't just use the weekend to take a time out. You've always got to use it to keep learning, educating yourself. Don't waste the weekend. You might have Friday evening, you have Saturday evening, or Saturday, all day Saturday, all day Sunday. You may go to church, you may do activities with your kids, but you've got to spend a couple hours out of that weekend to keep learning about, what you're trying to do, trying to educate yourself. Just about every day, I'm always reading Money Magazine. I've been reading this for over 20 years. This month we're behind, so I'm catching up on 2 issues now, last month and this month's. I also read Forbes Magazine. And I also do read a lot of books. The last couple of months I read, I think I've read 6 books already. This one's the 1 Millionaire. It's a nice little story about, a lady trying to raise $1 million I think it was within 90 days or something like that. And so she's trying to think of ideas, had to build her team, how to find a mentor, somebody to guide her along that path. And she was able to do it. She was able to create $1 million. So if you haven't checked out the book, trying to think of other ways, check out the 1 Millionaire. You get a lot of different ideas in doing that. I also finished reading Tax-Free Wealth earlier this week. Taxes, if you're in most countries, you're going to pay taxes one way or another. Here in the United States, the government encourages you to save some money. But you've got to do that through taxes. If you work a 9-to-5 job, it's going to be hard to find tax savings that way. But if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a business owner, or if you happen to give it to charity, there are a lot of different ways you can do that just by applying some things. You might just save some receipts here and there. You may have to set up a filing system. You may have to work with a good accountant when you're doing that. But you can't do it just hoping, your tax bill won't be a lot. Because if you don't put in the work for it, if you don't put in the time and effort, if you don't have the patience, if you don't have a system set up, tax is going to be horrible for you. It's going to be horrific. So you've got to spend time, take time for yourself, learn about it, work with smart investors, smart accountants, people are going to help you out. Not someone who just want to collect your money so you can pay your taxes every year. So do that. I encourage you to do that. Spend time you got to build your team, essentially. That's what I'm saying. You got to build a team. It could be within your network. People that are smart, people get paid to do this stuff. I'm not the smartest guy. I do have a couple degrees, but it's not in finances, it's not in business, it's not in money, nothing like that. It's just political. I have a political science degree. That doesn't really say a whole lot about money, but it gives you a broader sense on how the government works and stuff like that. So you've got to just spend time to educate yourself. Use the weekend for yourself to better yourself, improve yourself. What skill are you lacking? What skill do you need to improve on? Watch a YouTube video about it. Buy a book about it. Buy even a magazine or subscribe to a blog. Check out. There's so many resources out there for you. If you don't take the time to invest in yourself, it's really going to hurt you later on. The other one I finished reading not that long ago, it's been a few years, but Gary Vee, Crushing It. A lot of different ideas. You've got to spend time. I'm a big reader, so if you haven't guessed that, I spend a lot of time reading, and it's a great thing to do. Try to do it. Find a block of time in your day. You have 24 hours in a day. I know you're not always sleeping. You're not always working. You may be spending some time with your kids or whatever, spend time with your friends, but you've got to block out time for you. If you don't block out time for you, it's going to hurt you. But if you can spend maybe an hour a day, pick out an hour a day. It could be in the morning, it could be in the afternoon during lunch, it could be in the evening. You've got to spend that time on yourself because it will help you out in the long run. You've got to take your own education into your own hands, because once you do that, it will help you out a lot. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm saying. I can't really emphasize that any further, but spend time on yourself. Use this weekend to think about where you're hurting, what you need to do, and find the resource to help you take yourself to the next level. That's what I want you to do. Take yourself to the next level. It could be financially, it could be personally, it could be spiritually, whatever it may be. But find the time to do that. And join me again next Friday, because I just want to shoot my passive income videos. I'm going to shoot another video for you and have it ready for you. This is a little freebie for this weekend. I'm not sure when it continues on over the weekend, but if you think I should, drop me a comment below. Maybe I will consider this, adding in another video on the weekends just for you. I really appreciate you stopping by. But hey, make sure you like the video, subscribe, and click the bell for notification, because I'm shooting another video for you. It'll be here next Friday. But take care. I'll see you soon.